Our lead story tonight takes us to Manhattan, where police are investigating a jewelry store robbery from earlier this afternoon. We go live now to Derek Sherman, who is at the scene with the latest. Derek?
That's right, Rachel. At approximately 5 o'clock this afternoon, the Ravana jewelry shop was hit by two armed women. Police have already identified the suspects as members of the notorious Cat Gang, and the NYPD is currently on site investigating the scene.
A brazen heist at Ravana Jewelry today. Police say two armed women with ties to the Cat Gang hit the store at 5 p.m. The NYPD describes the robbery as a sophisticated, well-coordinated hit.
This wasn't a random hit. It was orchestrated. They knew exactly where the blind spots were and killed the cameras the second they crossed the threshold. They tied up the owner and his assistant before clearing out over $10 million in high-end jewelry and cash.
The NYPD are talking to any eyewitnesses who saw what happened.
I've heard a lot of stories about Ravana Jewelry. That man in there is a mean and horrible person, and that girlfriend of his, too.
I'm telling you, that man was going to get it sooner or later. He overcharged me, and I never got my money back. I'm so glad those pussycats robbed him. That's for damn sure. And that bitch of his with her big fat Botox lips.
That's right, Alice. To confirm, the NYPD is looking for a black Mercedes seen fleeing the area at the time of the robbery. Investigators believe it was the getaway vehicle and are asking anyone with information to contact the department immediately.
All right, Jesse Fieldman at the scene. Thank you. Now we're going to be covering a special investigation segment about the Ravana Jewelry Store robbery, which took place yesterday. But police has uncovered a very interesting twist in this case. Roger Haywood is one of our special investigators here, and he's going to tell us more about it. Roger?
Yes, Janice, this is a very unusual case here. It all started with an armed holdup at a small local jewelry store, but the NYPD stumbled over some incriminating evidence with the owner's business dealings, which has now opened a whole new can of worms. At 5 p.m., Ravana Jewelry was hit by two armed suspects believed to be members of the Cat Gang. They made off with nearly $10 million in high-end jewelry, cash, and rare diamonds. However, the NYPD was puzzled by the motive. The suspects targeted only the safe, leaving behind the jewelry on display, only to later realize the display pieces were fakes. Surprised about the findings, the NYPD expanded its investigation into Angelo Ravana's business interests, uncovering alleged involvement in diamond swapping schemes and tax evasion. Mr. Ravana was subsequently brought in for questioning regarding his financial dealing.
The investigation soon turned toward Ravina's fiancée, Livia Russo. However, before she could be questioned, Russo was arrested at the airport while attempting to board a flight out of New York. Detectives Dwayne Johnston and Larissa Bennett, the lead investigators on the case, were unavailable for comment. They are expected to release a formal report later today.
However, information obtained by this network suggests Ravina had connections to the Italian organized crime group called the La Holding del Golfo. That intelligence has reportedly drawn the FBI into the investigation.
As for the Cat Gang, the group responsible for exposing Ravina's operation, police admit they are out of leads and remain at large. Ironically, investigators acknowledge that if it weren't for them, Ravina's illicit activities would still be operating in the shadows.
Yes, Janice, the NYPD is urging anyone with information about the Cat Gang or any aspect of this case to please come forward.
All right, thank you, Roger. To find out more about the story, go check out the comic book La Femme Criminelle, The Cats on GlobalComix. Link is down below. Don't forget to subscribe.